Today we will be making pasta di casa.
For this recipe, we will need 2 cups of flour, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. First, we add the flour into the bowl with the salt to create a homogeneous mixture. Then make a well in the middle of the flour, which is a physical change. In a separate bowl, we beat the eggs and the oil. The beating breaks up the weak bonds that keep the proteins curled up, and the eggs protein change. This also creates a homogeneous mixture. When done, we put the eggs mix into the flour well. With hands, knead all together. The main proteins in the flour form an elastic network of strands of gluten. After the dough is kneaded, we wrap it in saran wrap and leave it for 30 minutes. This helps ferment the dough, keep it warm, and lets it rise. While we wait 30 minutes for the dough to rest, we will make the pasta sauce. For the recipe, we will need 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 4 cloves of garlic, half an onion, 9 leaves of basil, half a tablespoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Then dice all the ingredients. This is a physical change. Add the olive oil and diced vegetable into a pan and saute. This is the browning effect, which is a chemical reaction between the amino acids and reducing sugars that gives the brown food the color and the flavor. This is also an endothermic reaction because the heat is being put into the system. After the vegetables are sauteed, we will blend them together, and this is the homogeneous mixture. After the ingredients are blended and added into the pot with the tomato puree, salt, pepper, and sugar, this creates another homogeneous mixture. Then heat sauce for about an hour until thick. This is an endothermic reaction since heat is being put into the system. Then cut the rolled dough into strips. These are all physical changes since we can form the dough back into its original form. After the pasta is made, we will add water and 1 teaspoon of salt into a pot to boil. Adding salt increases the boiling point of the water to keep it at its liquid state longer. It also adds flavor. This is an endothermic reaction and a physical change for the water. When the water boils, then we add the pasta. This creates a heterogeneous mixture because we can see the different components and separate them while cooking the pasta. Until soft, it will take about 5 to 7 minutes. While the pasta is cooking, the starch is released and the water and flour bases releases glutinous into the flour.
I just add all with this. When the pasta is done cooking, then drain it out from the water. This causes filtration, which is the separation of solids and liquids. The only problem we had with our recipe was we had to add another egg to the flour. Instead of 2 eggs, we used 3.